doing things differently, and today I have for you a different type of video. So I'm going to be revamping some clothes. Now I know I have been speaking about this in a lot of different videos and I haven't done it yet, but I'm ready. I'm not only ready to wear these clothes, but I'm also ready to do some crafting. So I decided that it was time to revamp my clothes, and what better way to do it than to make a video. So a lot of times for me, it's hard for me to do videos because I always have to spend money, you know? And let's be honest, we don't all have money. So I think I've taken long enough getting to these clothes. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. I have about 4 things, I believe. If you guys remember, I have this shirt right here that I wanted to cut the sleeves off of and make into like a short sleeve type thing. I do have some jeans here that I no longer wear as jeans, and I'd like to turn them into shorts. They're boot cut, you know, and I could turn these into skinny jeans, but I have enough. So I'm going to turn them into shorts. Then I have these 2 dresses. We have the dress with the itchy scratchy sleeves, and we have the dress that is way too long. So we're going to go ahead and revamp these clothing items. If you're interested in seeing this, go ahead and stick with me. Let me go ahead and do the shout out of the week. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm so happy that you guys, you know, comment on my videos and you guys are sticking around with me. I really appreciate it, you know? And of course, as always, I will do a shout out of the week every time I do a video. So if you would like to see your comment up here, make sure that you comment down below and I might pick you. So a lot of this might be a voiceover and a lot of it might be me talking. I haven't really decided how I'm going to do it just quite yet, but I just wanted to go ahead and point out that this is my first time doing this type of video. So if it's not perfect, whatever, bear with me. You know what I mean? Like, if you like me and you like my videos, then you'll like this. You know what I mean? So this is going to be the easiest crafting / revamping type video you've probably ever seen. You just want to make a few adjustments, so we're going to make them. All right, let's go. All right, so this is the first thing we're going to start with, and I'm going to start with kind of doing like a tank top type dress. I do want to stay connected where it is right here, maybe come down just a tad bit further because this was a little tiny bit tight here. But what I'm going for is just a basic, regular old tank top dress. I just want it to be basic, you know, that is it. Just a basic tank top dress that has like a little, maybe like a little bit of character. Obviously, I'm going to cut the neck off as well. So we're going to go like something like this, a scoop neck. Let's go ahead and start with that. Because we have this in the back, I'm definitely going to have to get a little bit creative. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, because I don't have good scissors, we're going with the little kid scissors. We're going to try these, and then I have these just in case these don't work. So hopefully these ones will work without a problem. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Yeah, these ones work. I don't really see an issue with it. So first we're just going to be basic and cut off the sleeves. Now that the sleeves are gone, it is just a basic tank top type dress. Now what I'm going to do is cut off the top, the neck part of it, which hopefully shouldn't be too difficult to do. We'll go ahead and start here. And I'm definitely just winging it. I always wing it when it comes to this kind of stuff. And sometimes, hey, sometimes I mess it up. But I think like this, right? I wasn't going to wear this dress anyways. And the reason being was because I didn't like it and the sleeves were itchy. So if I wasn't going to wear it and I was just going to get rid of it anyways, if I can fix it, that's a plus. If I can't fix it, then, oh well, who cares, you know? And I was kind of hoping when you stretched this out, it would kind of like curl under. But I see that this material doesn't do that, which is a little upsetting because now my seam has to be like spot on. So I'm going to go ahead and try this on and see where we are at with this. All right, so this is what it looks like. I mean, it's okay. It's very like loose fitting and like not really flattering, but this is definitely something I can see myself wearing around the house. You know, if I want to put a belt on to make it look a little bit better, I can do that. Obviously, I have to straighten the lines out a little bit and get a little bit more precise with it. So I'm going to go down right here and take a little bit off of the sleeves, but I'm going to take it from the neck portion. That way I don't mess up right here anymore, because I'm a little bit afraid that I'm going to get a little too low with this part. So we're just going to play with it and see where we get, you know? I'm going to do a few markings and then we'll come back to the table. All right, so I made the markings here, but I don't know how it's going to look when I actually cut it. So I'm going to have to be very precise while cutting this to make sure that I don't mess this up. And hey, if I do, it's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to go from front to back and cut both sections, but I'm going to stop about 1 inch down and then just pull up the top layer, because the back I need to be able to cut differently because it has that little marking on it. Hopefully that's even, because that was definitely eyeballed for sure. All right, and we're gonna take this, because usually the scoop in the back is not as open as the scoop in the front. So we're gonna go ahead and go a little bit higher than the scoop is in the front in hopes that that works. All right, and here it is. So while it's not like the best and it's like very, very simple, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks way better than it did. It definitely feels way better than it did. And I can always add more to this. So I got those little buttons that you can put on like purses and bags and clothes. I can definitely add some of those around the seam so it doesn't look like such like a raw edge. Or I could take and I can fold this under and I can make like an actual hem. I'm not gonna do all that because this is the kind of dress I'm just gonna wear around the house, outside, you know, just throw something on if I want to, you know, when I get out of the shower and I just wanna throw something on while I'm getting ready. So this is just one of those dresses that are super simple, and I made it more comfortable. And that's really all that matters, because that's my goal. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the checkered dress now. And we're gonna make that one shorter. And that one's gonna be a lot easier because that one we're just literally making shorter. That is all. So that one should be a no-brainer and it should work pretty well. So let's get into it. Right, so with this dress, I'm just gonna lay it flat on here, and then I'm going to take the dress I just had on and line it up with this dress to make sure I get the desired length. Now, how I'm going to do that is I'm going to start with the straps and I'm going to put them up here, and then I'm going to lay this down, and then I'm going to mark the length that I want. So I'm thinking we're probably going to take about 8.5 to 9 inches of the dress. So I'm going to go ahead and get this laid out and we're going to mark it. So now let's get to cutting. So I'm going to go about right here. And then when I'm done, I can make this part into a tube top, which I think will be really cute with the little lines on the side. But we'll have to see if that actually works. It'll be like a hot glue trick that I have, because I want to make this as much as a no-sew video as I can, because I understand a lot of people don't have sewing machines, as well as I do not have a sewing machine. And a lot of people also do not have the ability to, they don't know how to sew. So if you don't know how to sew, this is gonna be a perfect video for you because it's no sew. So let's go ahead and stretch this out a bit. And you see how this rolls up when I do this? We have this rolled edge right there. That's what I was hoping with this dress, but oh well, no big deal. So let's go ahead and try this on and make sure this is the length we want it to be, so I can see if I need to cut any more off. All right, and I am happy with this length. It rolls up a little bit, which is perfect. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that, and I'm happy with it. So, I mean, honestly, how much more easy can you get? So I do wish that it was the teeniest bit longer, only because this is a very stretchy dress, and as you walk and as you move in that, it tends to ride up. but I think it's fine. It works perfectly. So let's go ahead and move in to the next one. All right, so here's the next one, and as you guys can see, it's like it fits perfectly around me. What I'm going to do, since this material is actually pretty stretchy, I'm going to cut straight down the back, and then I'm going to take it in and kind of fold it a little bit, and then we're going to hot glue it down the middle. That way we make it a little bit tighter, and we actually make it to where it's much more fitted. So I'm going to wait for the glue gun to heat up, and as we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the long sleeve shirt. All right, so as you guys can see, I cut this right down the middle, just like this. I measured it at 8 inches. So I just cut it straight down the middle, and then I'm taking these sides, and I'm gonna take it about a 1/2 inch and kind of like just hold it here, kind of push it down, because I'm gonna glue this down and kind of make like a seam almost. Or, I don't know, is that a seam? You're making it not a raw edge, if that makes sense. Once the glue gun heats up, we're gonna glue this down, and then once they're both glued, then we're gonna take them and we're gonna glue them together. That way there's going to be a straight line coming down the middle for this one. So we're gonna move this one out of the way, and we're going to grab this guy. Now, this one, I'm a little unsure how I wanna make it. So originally I wanted it to be a tank top, but now thinking about it, I think I'm just gonna make it a short sleeve and see how I like that. So we're just gonna go right in, you know, just screw it, you know. We're gonna go over here, and to make sure that I'm doing it exactly the same length, we're gonna put that there, and I'm gonna go boop. And bam. Now, hopefully this looks good as this short sleeve. Let's go ahead and try it on. Again, something so simple, and it looks good. So if you have long sleeve shirts that you just don't like as long sleeve shirts, or you're like, you know, the sleeves bother me, come off. Look, it looks good. All right, so something very, very easy. I know that's not, like, it doesn't take rocket science to figure that out, but sometimes the simplest things you don't think of. You know, you just see a shirt and you're like, yeah, I don't like that it has long sleeves. Or you see a dress, yeah, I don't like that it has long sleeves. Cut them off. Cut them off. Get rid of them. All right, let's check our glue gun and see if it is hot. All right, so it is ready. So we're just gonna go ahead. And we don't need much. Now we're going to straighten it out. And lastly, we have the jeans that we're going to turn into shorts. So again, I'm just going to wean it. I have a general idea of how short they need to be, or where to at least start. So we'll start right here and just go right into it. Doesn't matter if the line is straight because we're probably going to cut it again. And then we will put this one on here, and then that way it's even when we make this cut. So here they are, and obviously we're probably going to go up to here, but I haven't decided if I want to make these shorts roll up, and if they roll up, then they're going to obviously be probably done where they are right now because we don't want them to be that much shorter. And if we do roll them up, then we're going to use the hot glue gun to put them in place. It'll act as our bonding for now. All right, so let's go ahead and try these on and see what we think of the length. All right, so here they are. I rolled them up. I'm going to go ahead and glue them. I thought about fraying them and not doing the roll, but then I did it on this leg and I just cut a few pieces, like a hole right here, to kind of see how the pants would react to that. And they just don't seem like they're the best quality for doing that type of distressing. So I'm going to stick with the roll and we'll go from there. All right, so when I took them off, I tried to leave them rolled. I also took a piece of chalk and I marked them just in case they did come unraveled, then I would kind of have my little spot to guide me. All right, so here is the tube top and the shorts put together. Obviously, I don't think I would ever wear these together. Whatever, it works. I'm showing you both of them. I really like how the shorts turned out. I did distress them just a tad, and once they go in the washer and the dryer, it'll, you know, kind of distress a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. You could add bleach to these and kind of like do even more, but I think I'm just going to leave it where I'm at. Just some simple shorts with a little bit of distressing. Now, I will say that these shorts, they're a little tight here, and I think that that's why I didn't like them as jeans, was not only because they were boot cut, but because they were like super tight on my thighs. Totally forgot about that, and I thought it would change if I made them into shorts. Not really. But, tube top, it's so cute. Here is the back. So it works, you know. I can definitely see myself wearing this tube top with a pair of biker shorts and just kind of like doing my thing, you know? You know. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and end this video out. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was something a little bit different, maybe not something that you're used to with me, but I hope you liked it anyways. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure that you definitely subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Hit that bell for notifications for every time I upload another video so you don't miss out. Make sure you don't forget to comment, and I guess until next time, I'll see you later, guys.